group that I've already created. Resource group Sentinel. So I just go here and I say log. I didn't realize. Okay. So we'll go log analytics. Workspace. Can you see that? All right, so let's create it. So we'll say create log analytics workspace. What do we call it? Let us create it inside the one security group that we have, and then let's call it Sentinel. Log analytics workspace. Okay, so let's review and create. All right, so what's the next thing now? Let us create a workspace. So workspace is different from log analytics workspace. Let us create a workspace in the same resource group, and then we'll link it with the log analytics workspace. Are you okay? You may not really get the full picture now, but just try and follow. We'll create a log space for the general work, and then we'll create another room specifically for log analysis. All right, so we'll link the living room for the general work to the special room where we keep our log file. So the general room is called workspace. The special room for log is called log analysis work. All right, let's go and create the workspace. So this one, oh, I didn't create it. I'll actually be creating a different. All right, so this one will be work. All right, so let us create workspace. And what do we call this workspace? Let's call it work. This. And, yeah. No, I should look for workspace. What am I doing? No workspace. Yeah, create one. Okay. So let me go to resource and continue. All right, so show me work. Yes. Oh, okay. I should take this second one. So create workspace, and let's create it in this same work group. Let's give it a name. Workspace. And, do I have a friendly name? No, do I have this? All right. Looks good, right? Same security group. Application group, register application group. No. Enable diagnostic settings. Yeah, let's do this. So we're just going to say, diagnostic setting cannot be enabled without selecting one of the destinations. Yeah, I'll select it. So what do we do with the logs? Send them to log analytics workspace. Yeah, that's how I created the log analytics workspace. So we'll click that one. Which of the many log analytic workspaces that we have are we sending these logs to? We created only this one, and that's what we're sending the logs. What about the storage account that we created? We want to also save all of the logs in the storage account. We actually deleted the storage account, so we don't have it. And besides, I don't want to make it complex. No, I'm not archiving. I'm not saving to storage account. So I'll just use only send the logs generated in the workspace to the log analytics workspace room called log analytics workspace one setting. All right. So what else am I changing? Anything else? No, nothing. All right. So create. Yeah, this is a fairly long process. I just took follow code. So we've completed this first part, and I have the diagram here so that you see what we get. We just completed that and we said review. All right. So now let's go to Microsoft Sentinel and click Add. to add our Microsoft Sentinel to the Sentinel log analytics workspace that we just created. Everything we are creating, we are linking them all together, all four. For Microsoft Sentinel, we are not really creating, it's already there. We just add what we created to it. Okay, we'll come here, and then we'll go to Microsoft, or just say Sentinel, Microsoft Sentinel. All right, we'll say create Microsoft Sentinel. And then we see the log analytics workspace that we created earlier. So we just add it to the Microsoft Sentinel. We add the workspace to it. We did not need to create Sentinel because Sentinel is already an existing cloud native, Azure native. There's nothing to create it. We just add it. So all three resources created are now connected together. They are all now connected together. All right, guys. So we have our Microsoft Sentinel now. Are you still following? Remember what Sentinel is for? By itself, let's class is not really, it's not interactive, so I'm not, you guys are not. But let me show you anyway for you might be watching the video later. So let's go to cloud. Emmanuel is a DevOps engineer. Okay, so let's come to LinkedIn, and then that's my training that is doing well in the. So let's look for Saint, then like I looked for earlier today. All right, and then we'll look for jobs, and jobs. So do you see Adjust Sentinel Security Engineer? That's a big cost by itself, right? If you 140 and 200K with bonuses. So yes, that alone by itself is big. So it's not something you take for granted. So Adjust Sentinel, it's a specialization. But at this level, we're just learning everything. But if that is what you want to specialize in, then you may go a little bit deeper than what we are learning. So that's what we're learning here. All right. So your mouth is sharp now. I'm hearing okay. You were not talking before. It's 200K now. You are doing okay. All right. So for this one, we say use free version of Sentinel. All right. We say okay. All right. So the next thing, of course, is just like a wizard, just telling us what to do. So let's go to the content hub. That's about the only place you can do. Content hub is already explained in the notes. So this place is showing us all of the different solutions that are already potentially integrated with Microsoft Sentinel. They are already there. Right? We don't need to do anything. There are already solutions that is attached. So whether it's AWS services we want to integrate, whether it's analytics, there are many of 300 and something of them. Security threat essential, tool handbook, Weber, virus tools. All right. But for our demo, let's just look for this demo. Let's look for, so we went to Content Hub.
Look, Prof, sorry. What do we use this Microsoft Sentinel for?
It's the scene. Remember the diagram we drew? Okay, let's draw that again. Let's draw that diagram again since you didn't do it. So we said that our security in cloud is divided into these 5 parts. So there's the user security, IAM. The user connects to a device, to the internet. Let's do real connection here. To the internet, through network, and then this connects to the Facebook that you want to browse. They have the application that you are browsing, and this application is connected to database. Remember this? And then we said security is divided into these 5 areas where you have a user security around user security, end point security, network security, application security, data security. And we have looked at all of this one by one. This one being the one that we looked at today. How do we secure application? We said each of these has its own access control and monitoring element. Each of these has its own access control and monitoring element. All right. And this is only being modest. For big organizations, you could also have routers, Cisco switches, other kinds of resources outside what we have explained here. So it means that if you want to check security that are related to user identity, you need to come to this monitoring tool to check for endpoints identity and access. So it will be too cumbersome to have many individual security and monitoring tools. So what we do is we assemble all of them and we look at them centrally from only one place. So we have a singular monitoring tool so that all the entries from here will go up there, all the entries from here will go up there, all the entries from here will go there. So from here, we can now see everything that is happening, what user is logged in, what are they doing, what are the different endpoints, computers that are logged, just like Wireshark showed us, that are logged in from different parts of the world into our application. What are the network that are, so we are seeing everything centrally. So this tool that will allow us to see everything around our enterprise. This whole place is called our enterprise. And it's called SIEM. So to answer your question, this is where the application Sentinel. We're using Sentinel to monitor our entire Azure infrastructure to see what is happening at each level. And anywhere we discover, we detect any anomalies, we can click a button from here to trigger an alert or to say block that person or just a monitor. And then this is also integrated with the place where we actually take the response. So we call this part of Sentinel detect. And then we'll call this part response. They work together, right? So that whatever we detect here, it tells, somebody's coming to our network, somebody has gained access to our network. It's a thief, it's a thief. We'll just send our response to this, we'll send the alert to the response team, and then they will do something to remediate or to rectify that anomaly that we discovered in the network through this. So Sentinel is a SIEM security information and event management tool native to Microsoft Azure. And that is what we explained in this first part of the that it will do all of this. And then we went ahead to say Azure is a cloud native security information and management solution. You get what it does?
Yes, thank you.
All right.